when I kind of make a general statement about like the whole entire season last year, like last year should have been like the pinnacle of like my career. Like we had an absolutely unbelievable team, from like the culture, the coaching staff, front office, like the players that are around, like, and it was that the whole entire year. But for me personally, it was really, really difficult because of the injuries. So, I mean, we had the broken leg, which was kind of a weird rehab for that. It wasn't very straightforward. I had a lot of kind of complications coming back from that. I think they were pretty documented. And then, I came back, broke the finger, had to have the surgery on that. Now it was just a broken finger. But then while that happened, I had like, a back thing. And then I've had kind of neck stuff that's been going on for a little bit. And it just kind of got worse and worse and worse as the season went on. So the last half of the year, not really the last half of the year, it's kind of like last 2-3 games, maybe it started getting really progressively worse. And then in the playoffs, it was, really bad. And then kind of culminated with the Super Bowl being the worst. And then I got a lot of doctor opinions and stuff, and kind of went through the whole process. And after the season was done, and just kind of weighed a lot of different decisions and opinions and options and all that stuff, and just took it all in and just kind of made the decision that for me, family, what my life looks like going forward, it was the right time, I guess, if there is a right time to step away. Yeah, so after the season was done, I kind of went and saw this doctor, and actually not just a doctor, I saw a bunch of different doctors, to kind of get a lot of different opinions on what was going on, and kind of risk going forward and all that stuff. Weighed all that, and then I was really in contact with the Niners. I mean, I was in contact with them the whole entire time. This was they knew that this was something that I was weighing after the season was done, and tried to be as open and honest as I could during the whole entire time, because it was really important for me to like make sure, whatever the decision was that I was going to make, that I wasn't screwing them over, so to say. So I knew that, the draft basically was like kind of like the deadline for that for me, because, and also for them, just because I wanted them to know 100% what I was going to do by then. But they were, I kind of made the decision that it was kind of leaning towards that way probably about a month ago, but I still wanted to give myself more time to see if, conditions improved, if things got better, if my mind changed, any of that stuff. And, it just didn't. So I went to, Kyle and John and talked to them the week of the draft, and kind of gave them my 100%, this is the final answer kind of deal. And it was really important to me that they were able to, have a plan in place. I couldn't be more excited for Trent to be up with the Niners now. Just knowing that a player of his ability is going to be able to take over that left side, and hopefully not miss a beat at all. And he's a tremendous player. So really excited that everything kind of worked out on all ends. I'm happy with the decision I made for me and my family. Happy with the decision the Niners made for the franchise. I can't wait to watch what they do this upcoming year. First, let me just say, like, I was absolutely overwhelmed and like blown away by the response from everybody. I mean, the Niners, like, all the work they did on their end to like do little tribute videos and like put together like all that stuff, like that meant so much to me. I'm a lineman, and it's our job to not be noticed, and it's our job to kind of just do our job and do the grunt work. And it was really cool of them to do all that stuff. And I know playing for that franchise meant a ton for me. It really meant a lot for them to show a lot of appreciation. I actually forgot what the question was. What was the question again?